All right, welcome back to whoever's there. Blunt, you there? Yeah, so I found out there's this schematics for a weapon found in one of the laboratories on that planet, and I already happened to pick it up, but I never talked to the dude that would give you the quest to do it. And you can use that schematic to sell to Gladys, and that's the third and last thing that you can actually sell to her, or otherwise I would have I don't know, it's just called Roseway. Like she sends you to Roseway to yeah, oh yeah, Terra 2. She sends you to Terra 2 to investigate a distress signal, and there are three side quests that are given here to retrieve things. There's toothpaste, the Raptidon Musk, which increases charisma, and then there's a blueprint. But I haven't talked to that third dude. But I already have the blueprint, so I can just go back. Also found an acid sweeper for a robot on the ship. You know what that's about? Is he a companion or something? There's a robot on the ship. His name is Sam. Do you know what? Yeah, so like is he a companion or Oh, okay. Cuz I just got his acid sweeper, whatever that is, to like activate him or something. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna choose to yes. Just to give you the choice? Mm. Well, because there's only a certain number of slots. That's one thing that's annoying me. Like if that were to be the case, I'd think that there'd be more slots. Yeah. I don't know. There might be more beds added or another section to the ship added in the DLC then. Oh, just a quick. I was gonna say quickie, but that's not the right word. Is your party audio included in the stream?
Please, would you kindly inform the
Okay,
crew that long
do
checks of
you
data are
mind doing
not
that?
required every time
You
the
don't have
captain
to,
leaves the
obviously,
ship.
but okay. Because it's just kind of strange having a one-sided conversation in the stream.
Oh, good.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register?
Oh, there's a
your
quest here I
SAM?
didn't even know about.
Registering new owner. Captain.
Which one?
SAM units live
There's
to
some
clean
guy talking
and
about
clean to
mechanical
live.
revolution thing.
Oh, yeah, he gives you a gun in the end. Is he's a little goofy, but I like him.
That's why I like this game. A second playthrough and I already found two quests that I never did.
The groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Got a sec?
I guess it's because in the first playthrough I just ran everything. I ran through everything.
Yeah, I guess me going stupid slow on everything has its
Hey,
benefits
Captain?
over
I heard the
actual
Groundbreaker's
or
got a
whatever.
real good
Oh,
engineer.
it definitely
The
does. It's
lady
just
named
like
Junlei Tennyson?
I just didn't want to stop playing.
John Lee Tennyson?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her.
Yep.
If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Sure.
got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Captain. Did you...
You know, Parvati recommended this as a quest.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I'm not
mean
gonna say
Sam?
anything because there's
He's
stuff.
just the sweetest, ain't he?
Okay.
A real charmer, my dad'd say. Nah, but I've been thinking on one. Gotta get to know... It ain't nice to give folks a nickname without them giving you the okay first. Of course, that don't stop Felix.
I think it's time you move along? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. I think it's time to you move. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I think that would have kicked her off the ship. Why did they just included it so nonchalantly?
Hmm. What can Conrad give this man?
Conrad? Is he the barbershop
Yeah.
owner? Go into the back of. Oh wait, you're.
And read the thing.
Yeah, no, because
from
you have
Phyllis.
to go back to Silas, and then he'll give you like the option will appear, like once you read that document, or he'll say, "Oh, there might be something sketchy in the back of his office," and then you go back and you have to read it a second time, even if you already read it, and then you could bring it up to Conrad. That one took me a minute
Okay.
to figure out.
Oh well, I already found it, so it's letting me. Alright, I got it.
Nice.
You don't have to talk about it again with Silas. You could just
Oh,
talk
for
to
real?
him after you read it.
Oh, perfect. Okay, because I couldn't do that with mine. Like, I found the note, and it just wouldn't give me any other option when I was talking to the dude.
Right.
Oh, well. Well, glad it's a lot smoother for you. Smells like food. Okay, let's do this bar side quest with this lady then. Drinking sapphire wine.
Urge from the last is down on 22.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
thought there'd be more machinery.
Oops.
Be housed on a...
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
You not? Oh, I forgot to name my character that. Nice place you forgot here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Salute. Copy
At
that,
ease.
Chief.
Nice to see an outsider with some working brain cells. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Heading for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different.
See, like,
Welcome
there's so
aboard.
much shit I didn't know, bro. I skipped
What?
the whole town and I did stuff and I just...
You skipped the
Huh.
town? I was wondering how you got so ahead and so far into the story so quickly.
I just did everything else and then went to the town and I did stuff in the community center and just gave him the stuff. I didn't know there was other things.
Yeah, I did.
But now there is.
Yeah, it's a shitload. Like, there's this one little really funny thing with the dude that's starting a revolution. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, don't kill the bot. Have Parvati with you by then, and she can repair it and send it somewhere off, and then he'll come into play later on.
Okay.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual...
I think I
real
repaired that
spaceships,
bot,
Miss
though.
Junlei. Chief.
It's the
Junlei.
one that's like over
Junlei is fine.
by itself on the left side, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Right outside
Since
the
you
city
run a whole
or
space
whatever
station,
town.
I was wondering... Well, maybe you could teach
Did
me.
you ever see it later on then? If
I
that's
could
the
message
case?
later.
I'd be happy to make
Or
the time.
really
Parvati.
laggy.
You can ask me anything.
Did you ever see it later on?
No.
Well, you do. One of the side quests sends you to this one place, and you'll see it there, and I'll help you do some things.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention. You're right, I don't. The board is after 2 things, bits and power, and they only get it
Yeah,
by
that whole
sticking their
interaction
nose where it
between
doesn't belong.
Junlei and Parvati was kind of quirky. I liked it. How do you keep
I
them at a
placate
safe
them when I have something to
distance?
offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
Must not like him very
I
much.
like to
then.
think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. You've got my attention. Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Parvati here could always help you with that burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Did you ever play
Don't
Sea
sell
of
yourself
Thieves?
short. It
A
doesn't take
little,
seasoned pro
yeah.
to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows
Why?
how a ship
You?
ought to feel. We're always
When it
thirsting for
first
help.
came out, just a
If
little
you
bit.
could find your way
Yeah,
around this
same.
labyrinth of
I
decks and
revisited
panels, we
it
could
a
work
year
something out.
later, and it didn't change too much, but it did change a bit. Aren't you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Family business.
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change to say? Condolences, John Lee. I'm sure those were big shoes to fill. No, just yeah, I'll give my condolences.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Well, so I'm talking to this John Lay person, and out of nowhere, this ran like one of the dialogue options is "Where's the self-destruct mechanism?" And I don't know where the hell that shit would lead, because I don't, I don't know if I'm being sarcastic or not. I'm just not gonna ask that.
You've got my attention. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed
Only the
them?
board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Intelligence. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in
Yes,
the back
new
bays.
quest. I love it. Yeah, where are the back bays?
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get you those parts from the back bay. Can we try to talk this out with whoever's down there?
Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Hell yes. Yeah, I'll get you those
Good.
parts.
Once you've...
Alrighty. That was neat. Blunt, you know how you have like those extra added points, depending on what you're weighing or who your companion is? The base skill unlocks, are those also unlocked because of that, or do you actually have to be that high of a level to have those benefits?
For what? The base skill unlocks?
Yeah, like there's one at 20, 40, 60, 80, 100.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, do
Oh yeah,
those
you have to be at that level.
Okay, alright, gotcha.
Be right back.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of love? Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today? This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news.
Here, let's go down. Verisimilitude.
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Let me just talk with you, weirdo.
Anybody who's asking me if there's anything about, if anybody knows anything about Pokemon cards and how rare they are, I'm like, well,
Time to feed the flames.
Mm.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Jesus, this dude has over 3,000 of them.
Intimidate or persuade? I'll intimidate these dudes.
Woo! Look at the courage on this one. Lay it on me, boss. Give me a taste of that fiery primal spirit.
I'm here just for some parts Junlei sent me. Yeah.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. We won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
So I can grab the part then.
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Those parts are leaking deadly toxins. Hell yeah, I'ma definitely
Under
lie
its
to
skin,
these asshats.
This ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Hell yeah, I don't have to kill anyone.
Lay it on. Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to... That's bureaucracy. Am I your dark reflection? You can come...
Not like us.
What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
You know how cards have like that glossy...
Yeah.
Holographic.
Holographic?
So what I think I know is like, if you've got like, I think that starter Pokemons like Blastoise, Charizard, and oh my god, I can't remember. One of those, or any kind of Pokemon that's kind of like a holographic, like there's some like type of holographic texture to them. Those are pretty rare. That's like really all I really know. I know like the holographic like Charizard is worth a lot of money.
Well, especially if it's like vintage one or an original per se.
Yeah.
This place is falling apart.
Can't spell groundbreaker without broken. Oh, wait.
Can't spell groundbreaker without broken.
Liz gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Oh, Blunt, did you fight the bandits in the back bays?
No.
Or oh, so you were able to persuade them?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Cause there's a lot of them, but they had a lot of loot too. But oh well. I do not know what to do with my life.
I've got a ton
You've
of
returned, and in one piece.
holographic.
Color me impressed.
Here's one. And then I've also
Good
got
work.
these.
I'll take those.
How the fuck
I need you to head through the large door at the far end of the
how
room.
these
Take
exist.
the elevator down into the machinery shaft.
And I never
There's
knew
a
I had
terminal in the
these.
back.
I remember, sir. I remember those.
And bring weapons. There's a slight man to
Oh my god.
So, I guess it's pretty cool.
Ooh. Look up those.
More than a few. Less than a hive.
Bro, when I was
Now
showing
you
you this
can't
one,
handle.
this entire
We were salvaging
thing is
parts from the ship.
holographic.
Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
This is nuts.
Don't worry, Miss Kuma. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires.
Yo, I remember those premiere ones.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
That's so old. I would keep those separate. Don't get those mixed up, the holographic ones. But like what I'm saying is that like the website might help, but it's better to go to like an authentic like cards dealer guy. Because sometimes you might just have like a common one and they can really like, because those guys are like super like knowledgeable on those cards, that you might have a card but it could just be like super common, but it looks like it's like the actual one, and like those guys know like how the cards are. So if you got a place around here, which you're in Texas, so there's probably a place around there's a card selling thing. But I would say like take like those holographic ones and some other ones that just like kind of go there, like say you got over 3,000 cards and you just keep coming in and asking some shit like that. I'm sure like maybe they'll even buy it off you too, because some of them do that.
Also going on online forums.
This is the 1995 Mewtwo right here. This is fucking
alright?
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak fast if you can.
I think it takes longer to level up on hard.
I'm not sure.
Not even a scratch.
I didn't really notice the difference when I switched, personally.
Mm-hmm.
Investigate.
I haven't completed. The only mission I completed was.
I have the parts.
Ta-da.
Stop by when it's on the way out there. Groundbreaker owes you things.
The fall damage in this game is just a little bit too much, in my opinion.
I don't mind it that much.
There's even elevator music. I love it.
This we interrupt your
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Level 12.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
Hello. Junlei called up from engineering. Said I... Now is there some... A better selection than you'll find on the promenade deck, and a quality commensurate with a friend of the station.
Nothing premium about this. Just like one pristine helmet. No.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Rose? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
Investigate distress call signal.
What's that? Speak up now.
What the secrets you asked me to look for?
What'd you turn up?
I found toothpaste formula, but then I unfound it. Nice. Yeah, prototype weapon.
Peaches and cream, if that isn't the most handsome bit of lethal engineering I've seen all week. That'll go for a tidy sum of bits.
I think that's it.
Are you positive? Honest to goodness?
I'm certain there's
Can't
nothing
say I
else.
wasn't hoping for more, but I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your
Wait, what? I still... Huh? What?
What do you want, then? My...
What?
Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch. Because that's what the board... I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Anytime.
That's so ass. Damn it, man.
It's almost time for today's episode of the Chair. Straight to the... Oh,
What about non-famous players? I earned quite a reputation as a fifth back during my penitentiary, seminary days.
You do have a favorable mop, but that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it? That's right, dearie. The only independent... Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss... The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. Chief Junlei... Hold on. You already met her. What are you asking?
Curious what you think of her.
Bit straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her nature. She's fierce, too.
So should I let
A fighter.
Pavarti fix it, or should I fix
And between
it?
you and me, I
Either
think the
one
fight's starting to
is
wear on
fine.
her.
I think if she fixes it, she names it.
Go right ahead, sweetheart. Anytime. If you're here for this week...
Damn it, man. So you have to give her all 3 things that you find on that planet, or else you still have to pay for that shit. The nav key. Damn it, man. Whatever. It's kind of annoying, but...
So do I just go back to Ludwig with this guy?
What guy?
The damaged sentry, or no?
What are you talking about?
The damaged sentry. You're telling me something about leaving it alone?
Yeah, no. Like, if you repair it, it'll just go back to its facility, and then later on, you go to the facility, and it like helps you do something. It's not a spoiler. It helps you like defeat the robots there. But by repairing
So I don't talk to Ludwig then?
you can. Yeah, no, you still talk to Ludwig. You just lie to him and tell him that you killed it or that it left, and then he'll give you the next set of side quests.
What does he want me to do with it, though?
What, the robot?
Mm-hmm.
He wants you to kill it, but you don't have to. You just repair it, let it leave, and then you go back to Ludwig, and then you lie to him and say that you killed it. Whatever. I guess I'm gonna have to buy this damn thing.
I was just... Gracious. Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear. As these keys... You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a tea... Now. Anytime, sweetheart.
It's so dumb. So much money. Oh.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet. I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy. We'd best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
C&D Borgsworth. It's not the
Oh, neat.
Hey, you don't even have to lie to him. He thinks that I beat it up.
Oh, yeah, okay. He's very gullible. He's not. I think he just leaves in the end, if I'm not mistaken. No, he doesn't leave in the end. That's dumb. No, he doesn't.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping. A legitimate... You the one flying the unreliable? Money. We got it. The Steve Doors want it. I'll take that as a yes. Miss Lily has been expecting you. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Alright.
It's pretty much virtually impossible to get your skill points to everything to 100 in this game.
Yeah, no. I didn't think it at the time, but I guess it's good that I only specialize in the dialogue and the tech. And I've really only done those two. So I'll be able to at least get 2 of those to 100.
So you're the new captain in town. I was
Well, what level are they at now?
To my office.
Saves
me the
I can't
work.
tell you right now.
Lilia Hagen, CEO and executive director.
Everything's
of
at least at
Aggressive
51.
Operations.
Some are
I'm
at
guessing you
60,
already know
and then
about
it's
subways,
I think
otherwise you
2
wouldn't have come.
are 11.
Oh, dude, yeah, you'll probably be able to get at least more than those to 100.
I know, I'm just saying like 2 minimum at least. I guess I'm Captain Hawthorne. I'm not Captain. Yeah, I'll just tell the truth.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I didn't kill him. Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but
there's a catch.
There's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours.
Dude, Parvati's so awesome. I love Parvati, dude. I can get into Stellar Bay. It's only about the job.
One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
I'll take the job.
Now get going. Catherine will brief you on the details. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
Understood.
You'll do fine. Probably.
Well, that set me at ease.
Hey, more side quests. Yeehaw. We'll do this first.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
I wish there was a third person mode in this game though. Like I don't use it in combat, but I like to explore the places in third person.
Oh my gosh, Felix, you got to hear
Yeah,
this.
third person would have been cool. They kind of taunt you with the whole when you just sit for a while and then it shows your character in third person, but no way to actually like look.
Oh, for real? Oh, I can't sit. Damn. I wonder if, whatever.
Captain, can I get your temperature on something real quick? So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her
Oh,
own
she
self,
sent
I'm
her a
pretty sure.
poem.
I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you'd say.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine.
She's the engine and I'm the lady.
I'm the lady?
That's funny.
It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt
kinda. Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
You're just the warmest person I've ever met. To hell with them. Could just be nerves. Everybody's different. Don't worry about it. Yeah, to hell with them.
Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now.
Alright, I'm gonna get off for a little bit, take a shower and shit, I'll be back. Probably play some Modern Warfare.
But hopefully everyone else is on by that point.
Alright, man.
Alright, talk to you.
Who's Isabel? They
Everything
were
okay?
close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close, not anymore.
I don't know. June.
Let me just. That's better.
I talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
If that's what you want, next time we hit the Groundbreaker, drinks are on me. Are you sure you can hold liquor? Yeah.
No. I mean, I don't know, but do I gotta be? What's a bar for if not loosening your screws a bit? I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd...
Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let me just jump on.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you're
Alright,
out.
that's good enough. I forgot where Ellie came. Oh, yeah, that not sick lady. That's where she came from. Let's go to the bar then.
You see we had a conveyor pull in? One of them.
I always thought that like 2x meant like you could do it 2 times, but it's just do A 2 times and that'll happen. Let me save just in case.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
Interrupt your regularly scheduled.
A new face. What's your pleasure, stranger?
All the traders in the system come through here. Heard anything interesting?
I hear tell some folk down in the townships are getting offered early retirement. Who'd think of such a thing? What would you do with all the time?
Well, no, let's leave. Because I want to... Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Better start slow with a beer. You're new to the whole loosening up thing. How about wine? If you really want to get drunk... Perception. Why is it... How high does it have to be?
Sure, Captain.
Alright, let me increase it then, because I know I have points. What, perception? Where is that anyways? Nowhere here. Where is perception? It's not persuade. Inspiration, determination. What? Perception. Oh, I guess it's just a thing that I don't have that high. I guess, because I know none of these are. What? Increase the range at which all interactable objects around you highlighted without requiring you to look directly at them. Ah, interesting. Bonus die when you have no... Nah. So... Whatever. Yeah, no, none of these are... Okay, and I guess there's just no way to increase that then. It's just what it is. Oh well. Oh well,
Can we
alright.
do this now? Oh, and don't worry.
Yeah, sure, let's start slow with a beer.
Oh, beer. Bottoms up.
Welcome to a favored pastime of the common masses, Ms. Holcomb. I myself don't imagine you'll care for the flavor.
Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot. People drink that for fun? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing?
Generally or specifically?
Specifically. Definitely specifically. Oh, why'd I drink that? I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
Start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled. Yeah.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
What'd she actually write in the message? You haven't said. No one sends terrible, vaguely sensual poems to someone they don't like. Yeah, what you had? Yeah, what is in the
real
poem?
long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
I'm gonna say no, I don't think so.
Maybe she just wanted to let me know her preferences. In a less awkward way. But that made it more awkward.
Well, for her.
I need another drink. Right now.
Oh, if only my
Before I lose my
perception
nerve.
was higher. Persuade, yeah. Let's get some water.
Come on, Captain. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Good call. It's best to proceed with a light hand the first time.
Shush you. Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Don't stop there. You're on a roll. No wonder you're scared. There's an easy way to get an answer to all those questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Then you go your separate ways. We have that in comedy. No, I'm not interested in shut up. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are? So you're afraid of disappointing her. You can't control how people react. Even people, I guess I'll go with, are you afraid of being rejected?
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
Everyone is, no matter their quirks. No, I am who I am. If people don't like that, they're not for me. Amen, yeah.
I envy your boldness of spirit, Captain. I can only hope a little bit of it rubs off on me. But, gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
What do you mean? Something to work on then. We all do.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole...
Sorry, you're gonna ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
Persuade. You're still unsure, don't ask for I believe in yourself. Persuade or intimidate? Determination. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
Well, it's not like I'd be elsewhere. Nor am I capable of neglecting a wayward lamb in need of guidance.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
Yeehaw. Well, we gotta talk. Okay, is there something that I need to do here, though? Or no? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's just warp back then. I'll talk to her on the ship, see how she's doing. Or if she asked. I really wish I had the perception up though. That was a little bit of a bummer. But it's just one of those things that you have to just have done in the beginning. And I guess I just didn't do that one. Yep, so that's gonna be the end of this video, and thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.